There are some instances where you have variables on both sides of an equation and you want to solve them. And in this case, we're looking at mostly equations that have parentheses on both sides. And I'm going to show you how to solve this type of equations with variables on both sides. I'll start off by walking you through some steps that are best followed to solve this type of equations. And then we're going to use these steps to walk through some examples together. So the steps that I would like to follow with this, I call it distribute, isolate, and solve. Now with this distribute, you're going to distribute on both sides of the equation. Then you're going to isolate the variable on one side of the equation, and then you'll solve the resulting equation that you create. So let's go ahead and try some examples using these steps. So we have, I'm going to start by writing out the equation first. 2x minus 1 equal to 3x plus 4. So we're going to start by distributing on both sides, and that simply means the number on the outside of the parentheses, or let's say it this way, the number to the left of the parentheses you would use that to multiply every term in the parentheses. So 2 multiplied by x is 2x. 2 multiplied by negative 1 is negative 2, equal to 3 multiplied by x, that is 3x. 3 multiplied by positive 4, that is positive 12. So now we're going to isolate. Remember, distribute, isolate, solve. So we're going to figure out where we want x to be. I'm going to just say x could be on the left-hand side. Let's go for that. So I'm going to move all the numbers to the right and all the variables to the left. So let's go ahead with adding 2 here. So 2x is equal to 3x plus 14. And now I'm going to take the 3x out of there to the left-hand side. So we're subtracting 3x. I want you to always remember that we use the opposite. We just switch the signs and keep the term the same. So we switch the signs and leave the term. We don't change the quantity on the term. We just switch the signs. So 2x minus 3x is negative x. And then we have 14. Now we want to solve this. We're going to divide this by negative 1. Divide both sides by negative 1. So x is equal to negative 14. All right, let's try another example. So we have 5x minus 4 is equal to 7x plus 3. Now we're going to distribute, isolate, solve. The first step is distribute. So 5 multiplied by x is 5x. 5 multiplied by negative 4 is negative 20, equal to 7 multiplied by x is 7x. 7 multiplied by 3 is going to be 21, positive 21 here. And now we want to isolate. I'm going to isolate the variable on the right-hand side and move the constant to the left-hand side. So let's go ahead and subtract. Well, we're saying the variable is going to the left-hand side, so we're not subtracting. So instead, we will be subtracting 21 from both sides, minus 21. So 5x minus 41 equal to 7x. Now we're going to subtract 5x from both sides. And we have negative 41 equal to 2x. So now we have 2x equal to negative 41. We divide both sides by 2. And we have x is equal to negative 41 over 2. So that is the solution to this equation. Next equation we have 3 multiplied by x minus 9 equal to 4 multiplied by x minus 3. So now we're going to, remember, distribute, isolate, solve. So we distribute. 3 multiplied by x is 3x. 3 multiplied by negative 9 is negative 27, equal to 4 multiplied by x is 4x. 4 multiplied by negative 3 is negative 12. So now we're going to isolate. I'm going to isolate the x on the right hand side. So let's go ahead and subtract 3x from both sides. And then we have negative 27 equal to x minus 12. Now we can add 12 to both sides. And then we have negative 15 equal to x. And finally, we have 4x minus 9 equal to 2x minus 7. Remember, distribute, isolate, solve. So we're going to distribute first. 2 multiplied by 4x, we have 8x, not 6. We have 8x. 2 multiplied by negative 9, we have negative 18 equal to 5 multiplied by 2x, we have 10x. 5 multiplied by negative 7, we have negative 35. So I'm going to isolate next, and I'm going to isolate the x on the right hand side of the equation. So let's go ahead and add 35 to both sides. Let's add 35 to both sides. So we have 8x, and then we have plus 17 is equal to 10x. Now we are going to subtract 8x from both sides, minus 8x, and we have 17 equal to 2x. Now we're going to solve this equation here. We divide both sides by 2. So x is equal to 17 over 2. So that's the solution to this problem. These techniques that I've shown you here, you can apply to any type of equations that you come across, especially if they have variables on both sides and you have parentheses and you have to distribute.